Four teams that battle through the opening round of the college football playoff. And now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators. 3A Sports College Football and Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Harvey. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The sure hands. It's Clay. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
It's a shotgun run call. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Well, a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
That's a bunch formation. Looking to throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. Running back grabs it on a screen. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
Early on in the football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to the offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
He decides to keep it here. They finally make the tackle, but solid game sets him up first down at the 33.
Boy, a nice run here by this quarterback to be able to pick up the first down on the option. You don't see that a lot over the years from Penn State quarterbacks historically, but it's a great compliment to what they like to do to have a quarterback now that can show you what he can do with his legs.
As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker.
Touchdown, Penn State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Well, the throws was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air, and he can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And he'll leave the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Gators offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one, and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Dropping back, it's Harvey. Moves out of the pocket. And that one falls incomplete. The receiver was wide open. What a missed opportunity.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect to his receiver downfield.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. Based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Receiver in motion now. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Slants right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. 0. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Nobody can bring him down. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. It's a draw. He breaks free.
Listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Handing off on the draw play. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Grab down the middle. It's Clay. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Second down play coming up. It's a draw play. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
What a job by this defense. Completely sniffed out the draw play here. I think they saw it from the time the huddle broke. Absolutely stuffed that play for no gain.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Back to throw. It's Harvey. Caught by the receiver. He has first down yardage at the 46. And the Gators are moving quickly down the field.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure. Did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert. And listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers. I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Hand it off for a draw. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field going for it on fourth down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Look at now throwing here to start the drive. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this in the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence in the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
Short throw complete to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offensive coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Dropping back, it's Harvey.
A risky call here, close to their own goal line. They're lucky they did not give up a safety in 2 points.
The sack sets up second down. There's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. With the catch, it's Clay. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Close to the tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your...
Looking for a man deep down the left side. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Florida, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
My, oh my. Now that's a play that makes your jaw touch the floor. The pass and catch to take it the distance on one play is definitely an offensive coordinator's dream.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the return. And the return will be brought down. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Back to pass. It's Parvey. Pressure is coming. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it on the move. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. Looking for his big tight end. That is incomplete. They misfire for a 3rd consecutive time.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. Returner decides to fair catch this. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Send the back in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. They'll toss it to the right side. He's got the first and still going. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Penn State.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. Start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Design quarterback run. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Looking downfield, it's Harvey. On the move now. He'll throw it now. Makes the catch. Gators looking to keep this drive rolling.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
And runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Wide open downfield. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Quarterback operating an empty set. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. And he stopped very close to the marker. Looks like it's going to be 4th down and inches. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. They've converted 1 of their 2 4th down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a 3rd attempt right here. That's a design quarterback keeper. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on 4th down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks, but not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. And the Gators closer to the line to run the hurry up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. The defense takes their 3rd and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. Second down and goal. QB keeper all the way. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Gators.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half, leading on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Defense not pressing this time. Catch made on the out route. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And he makes the grab inside the 10. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now to the first and goal. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
First play of the third quarter is a handoff. That's a nice stiff arm. Doesn't produce much. Just a small gain.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
And the same runner's got it again. And that run produces a decent gain. Third down after that running play. The defense showing blitz here. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Out of the gun now on third down. He's got it near the end zone. An easy one. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Tackle at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. And the defense come up with answers this time. To throw, it's Harvey. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. Short pass finds the tight end. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on third down. Over the middle, it's Clay. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the Gators are moving quickly down the field.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the Gators will have 1st and 10 here. He keeps it on a design run. 1st down, looking for more now. We saw them at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Gets hauled in here over the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. 3rd and short here in this playoff game, and the 8th play of the drive. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And the PAT makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. On 1st down, it's play action. And the receiver wide open for an easy catch. The tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Pass rush gets home.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
It's caught in the crossing pattern. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line for the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do, and Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship. And we're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
Going to throw it on 3rd and very long. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
This He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up on the 17-yard line. Design quarterback run. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Gators will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. To throw, it's Harvey. Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's running out of time here. Makes the catch. It's Miles. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. But they need 8 yards on fourth down to keep this drive going. And he drops back in the gun. Catch made by the tight end. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. They have to be more aware of that going forward.
A draw to the back. Nowhere to run. Up to Allen for no gain.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
The receiver grabs it and heads out of bounds after a decent game.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Haven't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Harvey. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. And the Gators will crank up the tempo. Breaks into the clear. Running with purpose. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. That's a design quarterback keeper. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. A crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They finally corral him at the 1. Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Touchdown, Gators. Look out, whole different game now. That's a crucial score. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Swing to the wide receiver. Good execution. Gets a block, gets the first down.
How about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield to the 42.
But I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You'd think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
Chewing clock with the running game. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quick throw caught on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Now they'll run it on the toss. Finds room to the 30.
Well, this is a missed opportunity for this defense. They had him at 3rd down and long. They're so consumed with thinking about defending the pass that they completely missed defending the run. The offense is able to get exactly what they wanted, able to get the leverage and the blocking angles, and look at this. They got a 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Just keep churning these yards out, playing with a lead here late in the football game. At the very least, you're thinking about making this a 2-possession game with a field goal. But keep eating that clock.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today. And he's not done yet.
Playoff game on the line here. The offense playing keep away and secure the victory. Here comes a handoff. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the 1st down.
1st and goal, handoff. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
huge score here by this offense late in the game. This touchdown makes it a two-possession game with under a minute to go.
Now to try for two. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it. So the two-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Harvey. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. They trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
First down loss sets up second and long from the 11. Wants to throw it. Looking for a late, deep throw. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He escapes the pocket. What a catch! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And that one's straight down the middle. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. The ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee.